I'm LJ Malone, and welcome back to our online series, How to Pray. Today I'd like to share with you two methods, the YHWH Breath Prayer and the practice of attention and intention. So the YHWH Breath Prayer. Most people believe the correct way to pronounce God's name is Yahweh. But I have it from a rabbi that the best way to pronounce God's name is this way. In other words, Yahweh is an attempt to replicate inhalation and exhalation, or just breathing, that God's name is just breathing. So the method is very simple. Just breathe. On your inhale, Yah, and on your exhale, Way. And it does not have to be something that you say. In fact, it's better off as something you say in your mind, gently, quietly, as you inhale, Yah, and as you exhale, Way. You don't need to close your eyes while doing this. You don't need to be sitting. You can be walking. You can be driving. You can be doing the dishes. It's something that can accompany you all the time. So it's a prayer you can take into daily life. But it's also a method that you can use just for meditation. When you're sitting down, maybe for 20, 15 minutes, just sit down and do that. Wonderful, easy, simple method. Another method is called the practice of attention and intention. So God is always already one with us, right here, right now. So bring your attention to the present moment and do what you're doing. This is the attention part. Simply attend to what you are doing. Keeping your mind on whatever task it is that you're doing throughout the day. That keeps us one with God in the present moment. Being present to the occupation of the present moment cuts off an enormous amount of needless reflection, ego projects, wondering what other people are thinking of us. If we refuse to think of anything except what we are doing or being with the person we are with at the moment, we develop the habit of being in the present moment, which is where God always is. Attention, then, is the how of activity. There's also the why of activity, intention. Our intention is to do what we're doing purely for God, for God's love. And this intention powerfully connects us with the divine presence deep within us, whether or not we feel it. My intention is why I am doing what I am doing. So here's a suggested practice. Choose a certain time and a certain task and renew your intention of doing that work purely for God. And then also keep your mind on that work, on that task. Do what you're doing. Of course, you will very quickly experience the galaxy of bad intentions motivated by selfishness that emerge when you try to maintain a pure intention. But as you maintain that pure intention, you enter into God's intention. Love. Infinite compassion for all things, for all people, in all circumstances. So how we work, attention. Why we work, intention. This leads to who is doing the work. Without intending anything special, without doing anything special, everyone around us begins to find God in us as we humbly do what we are doing for the love of God. Complete surrender to God allows divine love to radiate, and others have a sense of being in touch with God even though they may not be able to name it or feel it. Divine love, you see, is most impressive when we're not even aware of it, but when that love just happens. So 2 little practices for you to try, and I look forward to being with you next time. Thank you.